Boys, 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 it's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday. How are we doing, boys? How are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, late to the stream. Now, where's my fidget toy? Hold on. I think I lost. What the fuck is it? Wait. I think I might have lost my fidget toy. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Alright, boys, how are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? And yes, Yapping is back. Yapping is back for the 1 week. For the one exclusive week, it is back. Because next week, the whole entire week, or the weekday, I will not be streaming. I will be gone. Gone. I will be go to Brazil, yeah. I will get kidnapped to Brazil by the mafia, and then get sold off to the Philippines, yeah. Alright. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay, that's the plan. Aside from that, dude, surprisingly, right? Surprisingly, no drama, no gacha drama in the past few days. Like, oh my god, is that for real? For real, dude? Has Twitter finally like get better now, bro? Is Twitter good? Like type shit. Like I legit haven't saw like, any drama like you know, like big drama, like the big drama. That's like the the was it the mega vitriol what's it called? The mega vitriol footage or something? The, you know, the official thing. Dude, it looks so stupid, man. It actually looks so dumb. Like, holy fuck, that's crazy. Like, it's just a fucking big badass. Like, oh my god, that's insane. I think it's just the Mega Feature Bill and the Mega Dragon Knight, right? We don't know anyone else, pretty sure. So that's that thing. And also, Silk Song is getting released. Holy fuck, that's crazy. After what, 7 years, right? Of this thing development. Oh my god, dude, it finally got released. Holy shit. I don't think I will play, no lie. I'm not into the Hollow Knight franchise, so good release, so cool, awesome. Any more news? Any news? Oh no, let me see. There should be something more. Don't think so. I think that's just like the big one for today. Right? Gamescom should be on right now, right? Hold on, let me check. I think Gamescom should be on. No, I don't think. Hold on. It's on. Gamescom, pretty sure it's happening right now. Gamescom. It is live streaming now, right? It is indeed live. Okay, never mind. It's like, it's not the official. It's not okay. Whatever. It's just some live stream from Gamescom. I thought it's like the Game Award or something, but no, it's not. Okay, whatever. Anything else aside from that? Oh yeah, after the Yapping stuff, I don't know what game to play. Maybe could hope to like Bruhh, but like we'll have nothing though, is it? Nothing going on. Like everyone's like patiently waiting for the next patch, because nothing is going on right now. Endgame's kind of done. To be fair, I am like missing 1 star on the TOA, but like it's 1 star. Who cares? Exploration, but so fucking boring though. Kinda lazy, man. Not in the mood to do exploration. Starrail, could Starrail do anything? I don't think Starrail would definitely shit though. Starrail. No. Nothing as well. Yeah, no, nothing is Starrail, bro. Holy shit. It's like game. Hold on. Are both games actually dead now? Oh, I could do the cooking event though. If I do that shit, then no, next week I'm gonna be busy, so I can't be live. After next week, I could. Okay, hold on. I think I might do the cooking event because next week I'm gonna be busy, so I don't think I can play it. Oh, let's say that. So I do need some content for today after Yapping. 1 hour dispatch event. That's true. Hold on. That might be a good stream content. You might be right. You might be right. WhatsApp circle will come to the stream. Dude, the dispatch event is so fun, man. It's so fun. Like you to select like 3 characters, right? And you have to be from a selective archetypes, like hunt, destruction, right? And then like you have to wait for 1 hour. Like that's such a fun gameplay. Holy shit! And also right, if you don't have enough characters, you can borrow them. Like how fun is that, man? Like, holy shit, it's so fun. Like you know, like it's like so good. It's also for what do you call it? For missions or something, right? And they keep reset every few hours. Dude, that's so good, man. Holy fuck! It's actually just the dopamine hit, man. Like, oh my god, it's so fun. It's genuinely so fun. So yeah, go play chat, go play it. And also, you also get jets as well from every single mission. Think about it. Jets, every mission. It's so good. It is just so good. What else? Do you want to home Uma? Dude, I'm kind of going crazy on Uma lately though. I'm trying to get like a rating, but it's so hard, man. Fuck. It's like balancing between racing and skilling up. Because if you don't do enough race, right, you won't have enough skill point to get shit. But if you don't, but then again, if you do too much race, you have nothing to, your skill will gonna be like piss low. I think to get a, you have to like get legend rating plus 1 skill on 1000 and 1 more skill on 800 to get A. And you have to win like every race. You have to win every single race you're in, which is like fucking me, man. It's like, I don't know. I've been messing around with like a support card, but low-key didn't work at all. So that's the option. Do nothing in Wuba. Do the assigned mission in starrail, or just hop on Uma, I guess. Doing the event is the best option. Yeah, true. Yeah, next week I'll be off anyway, so yeah, might as well do the cooking. No, do the Gordon Ramsay event. Fucking hell. Tomorrow, I think I'm planning to do the continue doing the TCG event. I think it's been a while, right? Yeah, it's been a while, so let's hop back there again. It's low-key chill, man. It's low-key chill. Chill game mode. Chill game mode. And also, let me like turn down the AC temperature, bro. It's so fucking hot inside right now. I am melting. But yeah, fun fact, right? The AC, no, not AC. The fridge in my house, it's like low-key fucking broken, and we have like a guy go to fix it like 2 or 3 times now, and it not even work. So you know the fridge have like, okay, my fridge have like my house fridge have like 2 sections. One is like where you store food, and the one is like the cold one, like the Antarctica temperature, right? That's it. And the above layer, it's barely working, man. So like, it's like lukewarm temperature, and you know it's not, and you know that's not good, right? A fridge temperature is supposed to be like chill and like cold, right? But no, I don't know why, but my fridge is like so lukewarm temperature, and so like some of the food got what do you call it? Got not getting ill. The food getting something, like, you know what I mean, right? So, dude, so like so many food that got thrown out, and since like, you know, we didn't know the fridge is broken, the smell is fucking horrid. Like, oh my fucking god, it's like the worst smell in the fridge ever, man. Oh my, the moment you open the fridge, the what you call it, the aura, the aroma, bro, just fucking go into the face. You fucking die. Oh my god. What the fuck? What? Whoa. What's back screen now? Hold on. Wait. There we go. Lukewarm drinks, global warming. Dude, that's so true. The global warming is so real. It's also in my fridge as well. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Dude, it's only the above section that's like broken, but like the below, it's like working fine. It's working very much fine. It's very cold. I don't know why the above one is like dog shit. It's like broken. I don't know why. Have a guy to fix it 3 times. Still haven't fixed yet. So there was this like conspiracy theory. That's like we joke around. Is that the guy supposedly didn't fix the fridge, so we are forced to buy a new one. That's like the odd and dark conspiracy. Like fucking hell, man. Holy shit. I don't think the fridge is that old though. It's like fucking 4 years old fridge, which normally shouldn't be that broken. Oh my god. Alright. Any more jumping now? Any more? It's alright. Oh shit, hold on. I forgot to put up the thingy. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me just copy this thing. Then do this. Got to do the Cecia type shit. Hold on. Where the fuck is living? Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. This, here we go. Live video. Dude, I should download this fucking thumbnail, man. Do you have it or not? Hold on. Oh, wait. No, I do not have the shit. Whatever. How do I... Oh, hold on. Not this. Am I handbrakes? What the fuck? This. That. Okay, there we go. Watch a tutorial on YouTube and fix it yourself. Dude, that is true. You know what? That's very true. I should go to YouTube, search up like how to fix a fridge tutorial, and see like an Indian guy. Oh my god, that's like so true. Hold on, that's like very true though. That's insanely true. I should do that. I should actually do that. On God, for real. Okay, alright. Holy, 3 weeks? 2 weeks, something, right? Okay. Alright. Time to go back to the Yapping. Okay, the free views. Oh my god, okay. Alright. Let me do an intro then. Try to intro. Alright. Boys. After like 3 weeks of drought, or content drought, we are finally bringing back the series of Yapping for one single day. Yes, we are back to Yapping. Yappy. Now, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Today Yapping gonna be fun, gonna be interesting, and trust me, it's not gonna be snore fest, right? Like Honkai style or Genshin quest, story quest. You know what? Okay. That's gonna be a quick intro today, because I low key want to do the yap. When I do it. Now let me try to do the thing. It should be here. Hold on. It should be. There we go. All right, boys. This is totally not copying some video that I just watched a few weeks ago. Today, talk about the honkaistarrail endgames and their purposes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Now you do this. Okay, hold on. You know what? Let me like move the chat. How do I move the chat? The fuck? Move you guys over here. Yeah. And then I move myself a bit up. I think this is the way. I think so. Yeah, there we go. This should be good, I think, because there might be something down there and on the side. So this should be good. Tech talk time. That's true. That's very true. Okay. Yeah, it can't be tech talk because I'm gonna get copyright strike. Yeah. Now we do this. Oh fuck. Yeah, right. Hold on. There we go. Cool. Alright. Now, here's the thing. I did not practice my switch, so there might be some nonsense. There might be some le sassy, but I think this should be good enough. Okay. So, endgame and their purposes. Le yes, by me, JP. Okay. Alright. You know what? Okay, now. Okay, now. We have to do the intro, right? We have to do the intro because there might be some people who are watching this, either the live or the video, that will be coming out in next month or something. They might not know honkaistarrail and their endgames, right? So I have to introduce it myself, just to make it clear, right? Okay. So in the video game, the hit game, honkaistarrail, aka HSR, they are endgame modes. Okay, now what are the endgame modes, you might ask? First one, MOC, which is short for Memory of Chaos. If you want an gameplay evidence or something, you can watch the video yourself, right? Go watch it. The next endgame modes, PF, aka peer fiction. Yes, it is not pick fiction, it's peer fiction, right? Again, if you want gameplay footage, analyzing something, theory crafting, you can go watch the video yourself, right? It's literally there. Go turn on Google Lens or Apple, whatever you call it, scan this, and you can find the video, right? And the last one, AS, as, us, or basically apocalyptic shadow or APOC or whatever you people call them. I think AS have like 10 different abbreviations, not like. Again, gameplay wise, just go watch a video. By the way, this is the newest one, by the way, the newest one. So you better go watch it. And okay, that should be a fourth one. But it is not released yet. It might be when this video come out. So, we won't be talking about it. So yeah. Okay. Now, since we introduced MOC first, and since it is like the first endgame mode ever, let's talk about it. Right? Let's showcase what is MOC. So this is the layout of the endgame. 2 to 4 of 12. I think it used to be like 10 or 9. I can't remember. But basically, by this day and age, it is 12 floor max. The hardest one is 12. The highest diff, yeah, all right, cool. And when you click on the number 12 here, you'll get this layout here. Now let's do a bit of a analyze as we, what do you call it again? We philosopher, or I don't care. Okay, so let's go from top to bottom, right? This thing here above here, yes, words, and I know some of you guys cannot read, but basically this is the stage buff. Yeah, and when you go down, this is the criteria for the end games, and it's basically cycle based. Okay, we got it, cool. And when you go a bit down, you see that, oh my god, oh, 2 teams. Yes, you need 2 teams to do the end game. Yes, it's basically just explorer based, but we will not talk about Genshin today. Okay. Yes, it's just that simple because it is like the oldest game mode, and yeah, it's very simple. Okay, and let's move on to peer fiction. I almost say fucking pig fiction. Okay, let's move on to peer fiction. The second game mode. I don't know how much after MOC. I think like few months, 6 months maybe. Yeah, peer fiction. Here's a layout. Well, instead of 12 stages, we have 4. And yeah, highest diff is stage 4. Yeah, okay. And when you click on the bird here, you get to this page. Let's do another analyzation. Okay. Well, it is indeed a bit clustered, but basically to sum it up, these 3 single thing here, they are the stage buff. They are the same thing as MOC, right? Okay, basically stage buff. And instead of cycle-based criteria, we have a new system, and I call this point-based system, or just point-based stuff. And I didn't fully cap the thing, but to get fully 3 stars, you basically need to get 60k points. And yeah, this is the same thing as last time. The same thing as MOC. It is shared between the 2 teams. Yeah, 2 teams again. Shocking, right? 2 teams. But yeah, 60 point is the total. 60k is the total points that you need to get across the 2 teams. Same thing as MLC. 2 teams need to clear the boss within 20 cycles remaining. Yeah, same thing as like Spiral base. 7 minutes remaining in 2 teams, right? Yeah, easy. Alright, cool. Now that's the pure fiction. And oh my god, oh, chat. Oh my god, oh. Hold on. Oh my god, oh, what's that? What's that little circle down there? What's that thing? It looks a bit sussy. What are those? Well, they introduced a new system. Which is basically like it's a sub buff. It is a buff, but more buff basically. I don't know what like the official name for this, and I might just call this like the Nepo buff because you can read the thing, right? They are basically the Nepo, bro. It basically make DPS even stronger or something, right? Or like it shows a new DPS, but we will talk about it later. Okay, now that's the perfection, and now the newest endgame modes that are a few months old. AS, APOC, Apocalyptic Shadow, or something. Now, way different layout. Very totally different layout. Instead of this boring couple ass design like Pure Fiction and MOC, we now have a new design, chat. New design. And you know what? This is such a high moment in Aura endgame mode design, right? Like, the 2 bosses on the side. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the UI does look better a bit. It does look a bit better, but yeah, okay. So, 4 floors in total. Highest one, the 4th one. Oh my god, oh. Chat, you need 2 teams to clear that. Surprise, right? Oh my god, I can't believe it. You need 2 teams to clear AS. Shocking, I know. And if you click on, I think the replace lineup or like any of the button here, you'll get to a new screen, which is this. And okay, so this is the stage buff. We all know that the stage buff. Below that, the same thing as Pure Fiction, point base, and yes, the same thing for every endgame. It is shared between the 2 teams. Yeah, okay. And oh my god, oh chat. Do I need to move my icon down now? Oh my god, oh chat. What are those white balls being on the side? What are those, bro? What can those be? I wonder. Okay. Okay, so these are the same thing in Pure Fiction. They are the sub buff, or I call them the Nepo buff. And one thing very nice about this, the one thing that differentiates AS and Pure Fiction is that these are 6 different motherfucking buffs. Yes, 6 different buffs. I don't know what the devil's on making this game mode, but yes, there are 6 total different Nepo buffs. And yeah, each side is different. You can't share one. You can't use the weed for the first one. You can't use chaos for the second one. Explanatory, right? Unlike Pure Fiction, where the Nepo buff are shared between 2 teams. Cool. Yeah, okay, we know that. So, since we finished the introduction of the end games, for those, newbies, for those stupid ass, for those people who are putting this thing on like a second monitor, yeah. So, we finished introducing. Now, let's go to explaining their purposes and why, or like AKA leave my billionaire company alone, or whatever, right? Okay. All right, let's go back to MC again. Let's do the same thing. Let's do the same procedure. Okay. MC. What is it, or what are it? No, what is it purposes? Well, let's let's just make let's just make this yapping a bit longer for those watch time. I really need the watch time. Okay, so as we can as we can see from the screenshot, there is only one big bad boss in each half, and okay, at best, you can get one side quest before the boss fight, like the Sorok or just the wolf, or might be the handle. Who knows who the big bad boss is? But basically, right? Basically, the game mode is surround. The game mode is based on one big boss, and on this one is Sorok, and you know it depend on the patches, depend on the death mood. At best, you can get one wave before the thing. Okay, and so since you really need to kill the big bad boss and you're done, right? Therefore, it is really catered towards the big damage one shot DPS. Example like Akron, Dahota, Archer might be more like Saber. You could count Firefly in there, who else? Bruhh or like Bootlicker. Like any like tier 0 DPS, right? And since it is catered toward big damage, spread AoE like DPS are kinda less favorable. Like Argentina, UT. I mean this can work, but it's low key depend on the buff or something. But yeah, you know what I mean, right? Or like Blade. Okay, you can argue that Blade can work, but let's ignore that. Let's just ignore like Blade is viable, right? Let's just imagine this is Blade pre buff. Yeah. So like those not big, spread AoE damage are like, yeah, it's not, what do you call it? It's not, what is the word here? Hold on. Don't tell me I got low mountain bias again. Hold on. Those big spread DPS are not viable for MOC. Yeah. And MOC has one big stage buff, and the meme, right? The HP inflation. The boss is basically a punching bag. And therefore, it is quite a good round to compare the damage between DPS. Yeah, I can quote no Napu buff for a reason, because yeah, you can read this thing. It does buff DOT in a way, but let's ignore that right now, right? I don't think this effect like DPS like Akron, Naruto, and thing, right? So it's pretty good to like compare damage because they're all raw stuff, like going raw, like in your mom, right? Yeah. So basically, a good like mode to like do a damage comparison. That's it. Okay, that's it. So as for why this game mode ever exists, okay, so due to like the cycle system that we have in LOC, it is low-key quite a free advertisement for new units due to the 0 cycles. But yeah, we know this, man. Like we know, right? If unit can do 0 cycles, they're good. Therefore, you should roll for them. Like the Nepo Baby Annexa or like Dahota, right? They can 0 cycle. Therefore, it's just basically a free advertisement on saying that these units are good and therefore you should get them. Well, in reality, no, because you just look, to be fair, just look at the support, right? If they can 0 cycles, it's probably like a no sustain team. So yeah, whatever, okay, whatever. We're not here to debate about 0 cycles, right? That's for like, we did talk about that, right? Yeah, we did talk about that. Alright, cool. And yes, due to it is being a cycle system shared between 2 teams, it does give you a chance to do a one-side carry. But even though you can, do that, you still have to kill the big bad boss no matter what. Like if you can kill it, then you basically like waste the time, whatever. Or Or what? Oh, nothing, bro. I am just being scheduled. All right, now that's it for the MOC. Quick and easy, right? Now to Fiction. A more interesting game mode, I would say. Clearly not being biased. Right, so in Fiction, instead of one phase or two phases like MOC, it is 3 phases. Yes, 3 phases. In phase 1, there are, let's say, waves of enemies. I don't know how much enemies there are, but basically waves of enemies. You have to kill them. And newly addition to Fiction, I don't know when, maybe like few months ago, they added this mechanics called, is it lifelink, soulborn, soulink, or one of those, to the boss and to the goons. Yes, this all in like phase 2 and phase 3. I think in the past it's just a main boss, like a mini boss, and then just goons, right, in the side. I think so. I can't remember. I have dementia, you know. So yeah. So this is the current state of Fiction. And since it is 3 phases, and you have to clear them, right? Since phase 1 have X enemies, not like MOC, where it's only a few, like, wave 1 up 3, wave 2 up 3 as well, it's not like that. And so you have to kill them fast. And how do you kill them fast? Basically through like fast spread AoE DPS. We know who, right? Or like, destruction to erudition unit, Argentina, the Herta, or the Herta, Himiko, Clara Junli, right? Those type of characters. Or DOT. DOT is very viable with the small enemies type shit. And reverse us MOC, right? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. Okay. That's gonna be later. Okay. So since people should have the Nepo buffs, unlike MOC, due to the fact that the Nepo buff exists, is give a chance. It give a bit of chance for, let's say, less viable units to clear Fiction, like Facial, Akron, and okay, Finon can clear, but let's imagine that he can't clear, right? Okay, to be fair, you can't even read the fucking thing, so hold on. Let me like move the chat. Hold on. Oh my god, fuck. Hold on, let me move the chat. Hold on, move the chat. I can't move the chat. Are you kidding? There you go. Let me fucking move you down here again. I just realized you can't read for shit. Let me try here now. You know what? Let me move. You know what? Let me move. Wait, hold on. Let me move myself back here, down here again. And then do this. What the fuck? Hold on. What? There. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay. Boom. Bam. Okay. Yes, I know Fanon can clear, but let's imagine that he can clear, right? Akron, yes, can clear, but again, let's imagine that. Facial used to can clear due to some buff giving her like, they do some buff boosting full damage. I don't think this current one does, right? That's duty, that's skill, and that is just 1-on-1. Okay, it can buff Facial, but not really buff Facial, but basically give her a chance to clear. And to why this game mode even exists in the first place, what is the fix that? Oh my god, we need a new game mode aside MOC, unlike in Genshin, okay? Why this ever exists? Yeah, we know that. Yeah, okay, so we basically know this, right? We basically know this. We basically like know it, right? We basically know why it exists. Basically to fix motherfucking erudition, bro. If you don't know, in the past, before Fiction, right? Before Fiction, Himiko and Herta was like a joke in the community of how dog shit they are. And to be fair, they are correct. They are pretty dog shit given the time frame, with the only endgames being MOC. And so yes, they are pretty dog shit. And so the dev look at it and they be like, oh my god, oh, this unit dog shit. And so they release a new game mode that just really cater toward big AoE. And so Himiko, Herta up to tier -5. And Clara as well. Like they are just that good. Just that good in perfection. There were, oh my god, you have to go back. You have to be there, man. The Himiko and Herta Prime. Oh my god, they were insane. Firefly, biggest example. We will be getting into that later. Trust. And also another reason, it's basically very player friendly due to the fact that the Nepo buff, right? It make unit stronger, either making the current tier 0 DPS stronger, or it make a niche gimmick DPS stronger. And also due to it being point based system, it's the same thing as MOC. Two sides. One side can carry, while the other side can be a crime baby, right? Basically, imagine first half Hydrogen Bomb, second half crime baby. And unlike MOC, you don't have to kill the final boss. But to be fair, you have to do it if you want to progress into the next phase. But still, you can. Okay, how do I say this? Okay, so in each half of Purification, there are, I think, 5 cycles or something, right? And within that 5 cycles, you have to kill as much as you can. And so you can within the 5 cycles, if you can't defeat the boss, that's fine. You still continue to the second half anyway. That's my point. Okay, Jesus. And okay, that is for Purification, right? And now to the youngest game mode ever. That will not be the youngest one in next month or 2 months or something, right? Yes. Architecture. Characters like Alexa sucks in Purification. That's very true. I agree. So the dev pick that. Oh my god. Okay. So we now have what I. Okay, let's just now that's Purification, not AS. Okay. The dev thing like the dev be like, okay, we have these 2 game modes. They are very different. What if we make them breed together and have a child? And therefore, AS is basically a mixture of MOC and Perfection. The one thing from MOC is that it's actually just one big bad boss and no goons. Yes, I know there are a few here, but they are like, this guy, what's his name again? Not Fei Xiao, Hulei. Yeah, Hulei spawned them. They're not included in the stage. They are there because Hulei spawned it. And the same thing at the bottom as well. So yeah, they are like the true MOC, where it is just one big bad boss and no face, no wave at all. Just one big guy that you have to kill. And they have like phases as well, like second phase, third phase of the boss, you know that, right? And wait, what? Okay, not yet. And the most it's based on weakness broken. When you like break the boss weaknesses, you get like insane damage boost and like what SP refill, ult refill, that type of stuff. And since that's a mechanic in the game, it does give rise to gimmick, jank, stupid builds. Example, break Sas or Suji. Okay, break Suji. Okay, my bad. Himiko, light cone, La Herta, tap shift. Like you can like go to YouTube, like hook, habit carry, sample duty, that type of stuff, right? You know what I mean? Like very stupid build. What else? And yes. Since it is weakness rocket based, 1 more billion years of Firefly meta. It's so big. It is just that big. It is so big that it make me combine blue and red to make purple. Okay. honkaistarrail, true. Nickname most hated boss, very true. And since it is one boss, but have some ability to summon goons or summon spawners, somehow both AoE and single DPS are viable. Unlike MOC, where it's only big DPS one shot, unlike Prevision, where it's spread AoE, AS, as I say, mixture of MOC and Prevision combined together, and somehow everyone is viable. And you know, the 6 motherfucking Nappa buff as well, it even make them even more viable. I think Jinliu viable, Blade viable, Silly might be viable even. Who else viable? Bruhh might get viable, even though you know Fei Xiao is like have 5 summons, even though Hula is spawn 10 billions worth. Like you know those type characters, right? They are that even though they are shit in Prevision, they are like instantly viable in AS. And yes, it is a bit restrictive since you can only, since it is like 3 different buffs and you can't share them. No, 6 different buffs and you can't share them. It's kind of locked you into like, you know, you can use Booty here, but not for the second half, you know, right? But still, it, but still, it does make a lot of varieties due to the 6 mother. I don't know why they make 6 buff, man. I don't know why they do this. It's so funny though. But yeah. And as to why they make a yes. Why did the dev decide to wake up one day and be like, what if we just breed MOC and Prevision? What if? I don't know, bro. Okay, so just like Control C, Control V, the last 3 slides. It's a okay, it is a point system, but it's like a point-like system, right? Since it is a mixture, yes, I'm gonna repeat that for like the nth time. Since it is a point-like system, you can one side carry again, but the boss have to be defeated. Yes, no cycles though, no cycles. So you have like almost infinite amount of time to kill the boss. Yes, that also come with like lower score, but still one side carry like Prevision point, but based on AV. Yeah, so you know, point like system, right? It's not like the real one. It's kind of like a mixture, right? Type stuff, and also player friendly due to different variety of teams you can try to use, and they are somehow all viable. But yeah, all right. And we have now come to a section of stating my opinions. Yes, opinions, right? You guys cares about my opinion, right, chat? Right? You guys care, right, boys? You guys cares, right? Opinions, opinions, right? You guys cares, right? Right, chat? Right? Like, surely we will not fall asleep when talking about my opinions, right? That's what I said. Lend me some 5-star support. This is a 2x archetype. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. We are not doing cash what do you call it again? Cash head, cash something in this channel, right? We're not doing it. Okay, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. But you can do it on Twitter though. Alright, so my opinion. Well, if you want my rating on which endgame modes are the best, basically like AS and Prevision, they're like a mixture, you know, like they some are good, some are bad. This one patches, this instantly good, and then the next patch is like instantly shit. Like a up and down, you know. And then yeah, it's like MOC like the worst one. Like the the second child or the first child that you never care about. Yeah, that's MOC. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a word. Yeah. Sorry boys, I got like lobotomized, so my head is not working. And these are the criteria that I will base my judgment on on the reason why I put them like that. First is skill expression, team varieties, and diff. And let's just do the quick one. The diff is like, easy enough. Well, I would rate and we'll see like 4 or 5 out of 5. It's like very due to the, you know, one time they make it easy, one time they make it like we are fighting Zeus plus Odin plus Buddha or whatever, right? Prevision is like a 5, 8 out of 10. Sometimes it's low key hard. Like, you know, somehow the enemy are like avocado, what do you get? Nuclear avocado. Okay, that looks is too old now, but you know what I mean, right? Sometimes they're just so fat, I don't know why. But sometimes they're like the most stickiest human ever, right? Like you can just like one tap them and they're dead. And then AS, I would rate them like a 5 to 9 out of 11. Again, same, right? Sometimes very easy. One time we are, sometimes it feel like we are just fighting whoever. Yeah. All right. And yeah, that's a okay. That's a diff. Okay. And reason why Prevision and AS have like way lower rating is basically due to like the stage buff and the Nepo buff combined, right? Like you know in AS 6 different one, and Prevision have like 3 all global, and they are very good. And basically like that. NOC really needs a rework. That's true. Hold on. No. Okay. This okay. Okay. I think you are understanding what this rating here. This rating is like rating the difficulty, right? The lower or like the more range, the better the score. I think you are understanding. Okay. It's not rating like the best, right? It's not like if it is 5 out of 5, it is good. No. This is like rating the how hard can it be? 4 to 5 out of 5. That is very hard. If a good range, if MOC, right, it's good, it has to be like 3.5 to a 5 out of 5. That is a good range. 4 to 5 out of 5, that is very bad range because that shows MOC is very hard, right? And you basically have to like, you know, get the new units or whatever. What am I saying here again? Due to the stage buff and the number buff, it just makes Prevision and AS way more easier and way more fun to play. All right. And next one, skill expansions. Yeah, skill expressions. Hold on. MOC really need a rework. True. I mean, to be fair, they make AS for a reason, right? AS to MOC to dispatch event. That is very true. Yeah, I forgot. Dude, I'm so stupid, man. I did not include the dispatch event. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. But anyway, skill expressions. For MOC. Well, if you thought that MOC is a bit like no skill, sleepy, fast. To be fair, it does have some skill into it. I just remember that there's like the thing called psycho exploitation. What I mean by that is like, unlike pure fiction where it also have cycles, right? But it works differently in MOC. If you can kill a boss, or okay, let me go way back to the MOC slide. Okay, now let's say you have 30 cycles in total, right? Now, if you are close to finishing the 30 cycles, or the first cycle, yeah. If you kill the boss, slow enough that no, if you can kill the boss within the first cycle, it move on to the second phase, and it's reset every single movement. I can draw. Hold on. Can draw. Can yes. Okay. So, chat. Let's do some drawing. Okay. So, let's say this is the action value, right? The action stuff, and this is the 29. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Could imagine this like the boss, or like this is Akron, right? So if you can kill this boss within this action here, you can move on to the next one, and everything. Hold on. I can't do okay, but you can reset every single action. That is the one thing that make LC look interesting. It's just that, and yes, this does not work in PvP. If you do in PvP, right, it just both 39 and the next phase go on, right? It doesn't reset like MC. It's just only unique to MC, and that's it. Oh my god, it's everywhere. It's all on the screen. Oh my god. Is there a way to delete this? There we go. Laser pointer. No, not the laser pointer. How do I disable that? How? There we go. Within 150 AV. I mean, yeah. Okay. And also, it's just basically just limit test your account. Since and we'll see like HP sponge or punching back boss. It just tests your account on how much DPS it can put out. It basically that. And while for PvP and AS, I would say it would test your account on much higher level. And AS is a bit higher due to having more level buff, I said that. And yeah, reason why I feel like PvP and AS does test your account on way low, on way higher field than MOC is due to the stage and level buff. Again, they give rise to the gimmick and jank build, right? And due to that, it shows your account. It shows that your account can use this team like the worst team ever and still clear the end games. Unlike MOC, yes, they can still work, but it's, let's say, it based more on how much money you put into the characters, right? Let's say you might need to get the light cone or Incinerelix or like E1, S1, right? That's that stuff. Whereas I feel like for PvP and AS, you don't have to like have the best relics. You don't have to get the best light cone or like E1, E2, right? You can, very free to play, use the most dogshit team out there, Bruhh 3G or something, put that in PvP or AS, and boom, you can still clear the game. And yeah, this might be controversial, but that's how I see it. And yeah, team variety. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, why? Oh, wait, okay. Okay, to be fair. Alright, that someone just enter my room. Okay. Okay, reason. Okay, the team variety and skill expression, they are like low key the same, but let's just imagine that they're different, right? Okay, as for why I put PvP higher than AS, it's just due to the point system that you don't have to kill the boss to move on to the next phase, like AS and MOC, and therefore you can use the most shit team ever, not killing the second phase boss, and you can 60k due to your second half be like fucking Firefly E6 S6, Fugwe, insane build and that stuff, right? That's why I put the team variety for PvP higher than AS. But I think they are like the same thing mostly for PvP and AS. And yeah, that's why AS and PvP have the same kind of rating, and that's why it is so much better than AOC as a whole. And like the AS, yeah, I like the AS changes, the boss mechanics. That oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Hule boss, right? Yeah, the 1v1. Is that, hold on? I think that's the only boss that have the mechanics change, right? Hule. I don't think anyone else does. Fei Shao, it's just a weekly boss. Yeah, basically just Hule, right? That have their mechanics change, which is just for the better. And so for the conclusion for today live stream. Aventurine? Wait, really? What is Aventurine? What is changed then? I thought it's still the coin thing, the gamba, the dice, and then like he does the stuff. That stuff. No? What changed then? AS Division MOC in a new end game. Well, brother. In this channel, we don't talk about League and unless I do. Let's just ignore that the new end game actually exists. Let's just pretend that we only have 3 end games right now, right? Well, maybe the new end games might come out when I decide to upload the video, but who knows? The dice are not the same as MOC boss fight. No, it does. Are you high? What do you mean not the same? It's like the first phase is a 1v1. The second phase is Aaron, right? I'm pretty sure I am not schizo though, am I? Alright. Conclusion for today's slides. Alright, so yeah, chat, that is for the yapping then. The ones in every 6 months. Yes. So yeah, so if you like this sacred rare ritual where we do every 2 weeks, or you know, until I have the motivation to do it again, you can hit that bell and the subscribe button, or make sure hit the like and the share. I think the share better because you know I need watch time, or you know hit that dislike so that the video get into algorithm, and comment on which is your best endgame mode and reason why. You know, to boost the video to the algorithm. And also, if your opinion's wrong, I will ban you or delete the comment or whatever, right? Okay, so yeah, that's it for the video essay about honkaistarrail endgames and why I defend this multi-billionaire company or something. All right, cool. That's the yapping, man. That's it. Totally not copying Wolf Man. Totally not all, totally. All right, that's for the end game stuff. Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. That's it. That's literally it. Hold on. Best end game DU X7. That is so true. Hold on. You know what? I think the best end games is what's the one? Okay, is the Herta, the what do you call it? The thing after Golden Gears. That game mode there. That is the best end game modes to ever exist in the game. Dude, the fact that your DPS do billion damage and can't kill enemy is very good. The fact that the only way to kill the boss is through the components that are the best game mode ever. Iron Remain, yeah, that's it. That is so big, bro. That's so big. That's very big. Pick and Gears Mansion. Alright, bro. Who the fuck called them Pick and Gears? Hold on, who actually called them Pick and Gears? Who the fuck called that? Hold on, who actually called them Pick and Gears? Okay. That's the yap. That's a yap. Dude, low key, I should do like a yap comparing all the Herta end games like SUDU, Swarm, the Gears, the Iron Domain, and DU, right? Yeah, I should do like another one to like critically analyze on which end game is better. Or maybe that's maybe gonna for next week. Who knows? All right, we can do some yapping. Yeah, we can do some yapping. Not a lot. I don't know why, man. Twitter have nothing today, bro. There's nothing today. Holy shit! Like no drama, no nothing. Oh my god, unreal. All right, first one. How it generally feels to be asked at the game you love. Okay, now this is not anything like research, but okay, now I think this might be me, but for break though, like okay, like I have like the best break team, you know, free to play E2S155, free to play E1S1 Lingsha, you know, Fugui, Runway, right? But somehow, in some way, my epoch score is so piss low. Like I don't know why it's so piss low. Like what the fuck's going on? Like, I feel like that team can easily get 20,000 score, right? Easily get easy. But why the fuck is so piss low? Like what? It was 5300, right? Yeah, 2.3k score. Like what the fuck? I am so washed on break, man. I think I should go on a 2 years training arc on just using break for endgame again to just like refine my skill as a super break connoisseur. Yes, I don't know, man. It's just only for lore before I'm furious. Yeah, true. There are lore, but but I don't read them though. Dude, who the fuck read lore, bro? Who reading them? Reading cannot be me. All right. What else? Say it with me. Fuck Rover. The concert ticket. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy. What is this? Once again, she stood before the music hall entrance with the ticket in her hand. Began to forget what exactly she was waiting for. The friend who answered her music. I wonder. Oh, the path that shared a similar destination. Oh my god, who's that? The crowd thinned, the doors goes random, yet the cat remained in her crowd. Oh, guilt tripping. Then came the clarity. She had waited for neither. She was only waiting for a small thread to hang on to, the lifeline she dreamed, blah blah blah. Me when the game guilt trip on me to think that Fulova might be a good person. But still, fuck Rover, fuck that guy, fuck that woman, fuck them. The fact that they make Fulova wait for eternity without telling her that we are erasing our shit. The fact that the Rover do that, fuck that guy, fuck that girl, bro, fuck the Rover, bro. The fact that they make Fulova depressed, the fuck, bro. Fuck them. What? I think Fulova should deserve everything. I think Fulova should I think we should travel back in time to to marry Fulova, you know, so that we don't have to like erase our memories. I think we should just like stay in the Fulova dimension and never leave. Yeah. Cool. What else? Okay, so recently in Uma, there's a new, I think, an event. What is it? Taurus Championship or something? Basically just okay. So summary. Dude, Uma Musume PvP is awesome. It's entirely full of people who may chase MLB, Kita, and all built the same three Umas. Oh yeah. Is a picture of this? Okay. So yeah. Okay. So summary is right. We are going against two other persons, and you can only bring three horses. You basically only need to win the game doesn't care if your two horses are like the 5th or like the 16th place. You need to win and you're done. And you know, since that's the case, some people build one horse to debuff the others, one horse to win and one horse to do something, who know, right? And yes, since it's a fucking PvP, you can already see that yeah, it's insanely pay to win. You know, more money equal win. You know, if you keep rolling for like level 50 support cards, and yeah, you just easily win. Like A plus. If you see that, if your horse are like B plus, and yeah, you lost by GG. You can say GG to Taurus championship. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's the other thing. Dude, this is very fucking hard. If you like never focus on like specific build horse, I don't I don't do this. I don't like doing this, to be fair. All I do is just I try to get my horse to like A or something. I don't really care about like the buff nice nature or evil nature, or like anything like that. I don't really care. So this the Taurus championship is not really for me though. So yeah, all right. What is this? Okay, let's do some Genshin talk. Chad, let's go. Let's talk about Genshin. Wow, I don't play Genshin anymore. Upset with how Genshin dev just give up on physical meta. I think the last physical support might be low key Ian San, right? The black little woman. The new Bennett, right? The actual one. Low key, that might be a physical buff due to, she indeed have a place for Yila team, really. I think she replaces, well, since she's electro, right? She can apply superconduct, which replaces Fisher already. And yeah, that's a thing. And I think ever since that, there's nothing else, right? Yeah, nothing else. Before her was what? I don't remember though, but like the guy who used the book and bow, smartass, that guy. And yeah, I think that's it, right? Yeah. And a damage type that is entirely reactionless in a game where people only praise reactions is normal. That's lost all hope of physical nature. The only way to boost it to add new elements that makes a rupture type reaction when combined with physical damage and the what? Okay, now firstly, counter to the first point. They're saying that people don't care about physical because the game is reaction based, and if it's not reaction based, like superconduct or like the grass thing reaction or dendro reaction, if it's not that, then don't care, right? Counterpoint. Why? Why don't the dev want variety, right? Don't people feel bored that they have to play with the same reactions? Genshin have a set reaction, right? Vaporize, melt, and like 10 billion dendro reaction, right? Like, don't you want, let's say, varieties? And that's, I think, where physical come in. Physical operate on like a different axis compared to reaction type. Yes, physical have reaction. That's just superconducts, right? The only one to reduce the physical rest. But since physical DPS exists in a different realm, it makes the gameplay fresh. It makes that what I'm saying here again. It makes that it's viable for, let's say, almost every boss if they don't have any limitation like high physical rest or you have to do something to remove the barrier type shit. Like it acts like a what example here again? Like a team where you can use everywhere, like very universally. Any example here? Example. I don't have one, but yeah, I think that's like reason why physical exists. Reason why the dev make Eula make fucking support as well, right? It's the fact that it's a DPS that is new, so it's a fresh gameplay. If people are bored of reaction type shit, they can you can like turn to Eula and play her, right? That's a thing. Is the reason why I get Eula. Hold on, I think I saw Eula ass being so big, I decided to roll for her, and I don't know why I get her open as well. Dude, it was like 10 years ago, man. Oh my god. Hold on. So I saw Eula ass. I think she's hot, so I get her, and then I think her gameplay is very fun, or something. I decided to get her open as well. I think that's where she come from, right? Like I'm gonna repeat the same thing again. Physical, not reaction. Look interesting. People roll. Yeah, basically that. And I think they should keep doing this where they like not introduce new mechanics, but like they make a character's gameplay so unique. They, of course, do revolve around reaction, but it's so unique that it interesting. Like I guess Navia, with like a new duo stuff, right? Like since you're used to just around like crystallization, um, Navia was like the fucking the what do you call it? The new Christ or something of geo archetypes. Why she doesn't revolve around crystallize, she revolve around the fucking like melt or something, right? Like that's where I think that's what the people want, not your standard melt vaporize type shit. Okay, that's the right there. Why I just want new physical support or make it viable again, I guess. I legit don't know why they ever done physical. I don't know why. Guys, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, what else? Okay, that's for Genshin. Chat, we have new Arknight and Field new chat. New news. Administration, I have news. I've asked the staff at I think Gamescom, right? Yeah, Gamescom booth. And they told me the release date should be in 2025 and should be what should be but not confirmed. I promised them to deliver the exact words as they are. Godspeed. Now, the way they say this, it reminds me of something. Hold on. Mika. Oh yeah, right. That's a guy. Yeah, right. That's a guy. Nah, she need crystallization to work. Surely, right? Surely we're not spreading misinformation here, right? Surely, chat. Surely. Trump. I have. There we go. Why is it? Here we go. Here we go.
Obamacare was lousy health care. Always was. It's not very good today. And what I said, that if we come up with something, and we are working on things, we're going to do it and we're going to replace it. But remember this. I inherited Obamacare because Democrats wouldn't change it. They wouldn't vote much.
Skip,
I had it
skip,
great.
skip,
Politically,
skip.
people, we read a bit of as good, but we will our then.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have concepts of a plan. I'm not president right now. But if we come up with something, I would also change it.
That basically the fucking dev on what they're trying to say is that I have a concept of a release date, but it should be in 25. I am not the dev. I am the staff, not the dev. I have a concept of a plan. I have a concept of a release date, but I am not a dev, so I don't know. But that shit, it's so good, so good, so good. To even play Enfield, I don't think my PC, I don't think my laptop have space though. I think, dude, it's just like, dude, I know that Enfield is like a open world gacha game, but I just like, dude, I'm so tired of like open world slop gacha game now. It's just open world slop, man. Every new gacha games, fucking, it's just open world, man. It's so boring now, bro. Just give me something else. That's not open world, man. Oh my god. Like the Genshin and its consequences. It's just open world gacha game everywhere. It's low key kind of like boring though. It keep open world is so fucking ass. Can I have like turn based gacha game or something? Like Arknight 2 or like honkaistarrail 2, type shit. Or like Buttercats even, like cost like stuff. But yeah. Okay. Chat, let's talk about Pokemon. Let's talk about Pokemon. Let's go. Open world with nothing to do. Dude, that's just Genshin. Okay. Okay, let's talk about Pokemon. New Mega Pokechamp, new Mega Pokechamp, new Mega Pokechamp. Future Bell Mega Evolution. Chat, what is your opinion, boys, on the new Future Bell? Oh my god. Okay, now I don't think I know. I don't think I remember the OG Future Bell. Let me see the difference between them. Dude, you can't tell me these are the same Pokemon, man. So that's like the pre-Mega. This is the Mega. Bro. uh, uh, bro, I can see when this is like when this could release, when the game could release, I can see inflation prom will be everywhere on R44 and Twitter. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Inflation hashtag. At paracynical. Gore as well maybe because it's a plan, right? That stuff. Oh my god, that's so wow. Ooh, that is a mega of all time. Dude, somehow Dragon Knight Mega looks so familiar to it OG self than the Mega Vitribel. It just gets fatter, get inflated, and the fucking mouth get reversed, right? Hold on. Yeah, hold on. No, the mouth gets smaller or something. Why was it got inflated? Dude, it got like the celebrity TikTok mouth. TikTok what is fucking cool thing? It's in the mouth. It's the it's not the tongue. It's the lips. Yeah, like big fat lips. Like that's those type of like people, right? Do you wanna move away from gacha my support? Oh, not like move away from gacha as per se. My idea is like more unique, interesting gacha games, not open world. That type of stuff. Absolute chonker. I mean, yes, well, yeah, true. He's a bit of a chonker, he's a bit of a fat boy, big fat boy. Oh my god, he's kind of fat. Ooh, low key though. This is like a good, that is it teabag? No. What? Back. Hold on, bean back, yeah, beans back. This stuff, yeah. This thing, yeah. Dude, this is like a good beans back merch. No lie. You can imagine. You can see it, right, Jack? You can see it, right? Like the belly can be this, and like whatever this can be. It's look at beanbag, don't lie. Like absolute beanbag. Oh my god. Potential merch, chat. Potential merch. And apparently they have size. Hold on. Oh, this is in feet. Oh my god, it's fucking in hamburger type shit. Okay. So 14.9 feet or something. It's like 4.5 meter tall. I thought it's like 14 meter tall, but it's not. Okay. Not that big. It's like 4.5. What, 2-story? No, 1-story tall. Yeah, 1-story tall building. Or maybe less. Oh, no, it's 2-story tall. No, 2-story tall building. Somehow bigger than Rachi Gigas. The weirdly odd shape. No, the weirdly Rachi Gigas odd shape. Vitribel, Mega Vitribel. Yeah, I can see this guy just eat the fuck, dude. Even bigger than Arceus as well. Oh my god. Like, do you know that that Ben 10 alien, the guy just like the small guy, but he like eat everything and convert it to energy. This is the fucking alien. It can just eat every single thing. Oh my god, this is actually big as, oh my god. How do that double the fucking size? No, it's like triple the size. Yeah, it's triple the size. I think this might be bigger than like is it bigger than Gigantamax? Like, okay, if VGBL got a Gigantamax, right? Gigantamax? Yeah. I think the Mega is like way bigger though. Holy shit. Triple the size. My god. What else? Okay, so since the last Mega reveal was not too hot, it was the Dragon Knight. It was not that hot. So the reception of the Mega VGBL is also not that kind of good even. Some people say it looks silly, some people say it looks ugly. My opinion, it looked very stupid and I fucking love it. I love stupid and funny design. I love that shit. And new thing bad, old thing good. I think the resident here of the president or something. I think what they're saying to here, I think what they're trying to say, it's like the old megas, they're cool, Charizard. I think that's the Y. No, that's X. Mega Pidgeot, Pencil, Garriott, Gary Mod, uh, Mega Gyarados. No, Gyarados. Yeah, Mega Gyarados. They look cool, right? But like the new one, it looks fucking stupid. But to be fair, that's fine, bro. It's like a Pokemon game. It's a training game, right? Pokemon, the Mega can be stupid, can be hype moment and aura, like the left, you know. I don't care. It's a children game in the end, you know. So it has to be to the children, right? And children, they want stupid design, and that's why this is pick. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, right. This always one, yeah. Oh yeah, true, yeah. Mega Slow Boys pick, dude. They say this Slow Boys pick, and then dude, this is like the same design, no? Like exact same thing. They are stupid. They look stupid. That's the design, right? The fuck is that? Okay. I didn't know that. Unblock half the form, but okay. Cool. Alright, cool. That's for the your Pokemon recap chat. Your weekly Pokemon recap. Okay. Last one. Okay, last one. Okay, so there's some drama, of course. We have to do drama. But there's some drama. Apparently, people are nitpicking on Genshin character design. Once, it's not WoWa drama. It's not like comparing drama and stuff. But it is Genshin drama now. Like they complain about Nutland character designs. I think what not being black. Okay, sure. Not what religion based, and like, you know, the outfit are stupid, right? And then they talk about Kinnick on like what miscategorization, pixel art type shit, you know. That you can see the retweet and the like, you know what happened, right? I love the fact that every single retweet or quote retweet, only one retweet. Dude, this is so good. Oh, okay, so one of them, it's just dog shitting on this person here. Like they hyper like cancel the guy on saying why he's stupid, right? Like, dude, look at this, right? So the necklace is like based on the design here. I think this is statue, right, or something. And then the pixel art, you know, like the pixel thing on Kinect body, I think, right? It's basically based on the building design of the X-Tech, and the legs or the pants. It's based on the temple. Not sure about this thing, but you know, it is what it is. And then some people say the headbands. You can see the Kinect headband, right? This thing here. It's based on was it? There you go. It's also based on this thing as well. So, as this person say, you know, Kinect looks stupid, miscategorization, but in fact, it is not. Like, dude, this is so goddamn good. Dude, I love it when like the Twitter people say the Genshin fandom like are like full of goodies and then no bad. But in the end, every fandom have a dog shit people in there, a dog shit person or something, or like the stupid one. Yeah. All right, that's a drama, man. That's a drama, dude. It's like you can also see like the fucking like as well, right? It's like nothing. I absolute nothing here, man. They got ratioed the fuck out, which is insanely good. All right, cool. That's the drama. And chat, since it is Friday, let's do some reaction. And yes, surprise, it is not your friendly Red Flame or Wave Man, but Verse 2. Why? Because he released a new video related to Break Team, and you know me, right? You know me. I am the biggest dick sucker for Break Team. I am the biggest shiller for Break Team, you know. What if there's hold on, what's again? Like you know, the copy pasta, right? Like I am, you know, if there are only one person exists in the world. I am that person who support Bruhh or something. If Bruhh have no more supporters, I mean I die. That copy pasta. Okay. So anyways. Alright, let's do some reaction chat. Let's do some reactions.
Version 2's developing metagame was one of
You know what? I have like some grips as well, so let's go with it and watch the video as well.
the most interesting parts of honkaistarrail throughout that time, and likely the reason why players also enjoyed the game so much back then compared to now. It felt like every new unit that came out had the express purpose of expanding one of the 3 combat engines: damage over time, follow-up attacks, and super break. In particular, the follow-up attack and break engines became the focal point of the metagame and the main teams to vie for, with damage over time.
Oh, was it? Hold on. I feel like, hold on, was it? I feel like there was like some hyper carry as well, no? During Pokemon. I mean, yeah, Brick and Fu are like the main focus. Akron definitely a hyper carry for sure, but she low key a bit of a DLT support as well. What else? Any hyper carry DPS during that time? I shall. No. Wait, am I high? Oh, Boothill. Rapa. That's old break shit. Hold on, am I high? Hold on, wait. I'm pretty sure there's other DPS as well, right? Aside from, you know, the brick and stuff. Hold on. Till this is the best way. DPS. Nope. Nah, I don't remember when she got released. Oh. It's just only break and fwa. Oh, I am wrong. Oh, wow. I thought we have more DPS, but no, it's just broken. Yeah. So what, 5-5 facial, Alcorn as well, support or like what? Robin, Kanafugue, Lingsha during the time as well, Sparkle as well. Jet Fua type. Oh my god, yeah, it's just all Fua and Brock during Precony. Oh wow, I didn't know that was like no hyper career at all. Only one is like Akron, and that's it. Also, the community at the time was so good compared to now. I mean, I don't know, that's the same thing. To be fair, like if okay, new thing bad, old thing good. That type of mindset, right? Like yeah, back in the days, okay, sure, you remember the good time, but that was like really bad time. The Robin drama, the Robin lesbian drama. You know that's the biggest drama ever in starrail. Like it was so stupid. Like yeah, that's like if you like actually remember back in the days, it was really stupid. Like Firefly, slandered, Robin stuff, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's like yeah, they're all bad. Now the old, the new, both are bad.
And to an extent, Acheron Hypercarry representing the 2 minor ones. Altogether, there were basically 4 main combat engines to build towards. Among them, people took a liking to the break engine for
Whoa. People liking break? That's new. I thought people hate break though. Hold on.
generally being the most free-to-play friendly, as 2 of its premier
True. Very true. Insanely true.
characters, Gallagher and HMC, were afforded to us at no cost, making building a team very quick and easy.
Okay, without runway, right? I think break team's still viable. It could include like Silver Wolf, Hera, for the debuff. If you want to be stupid, you could do like Sparkle Bronya to advance Firefly. Given that, you have like E1 Firefly because I think the team would consume way too much E, consume too much SP. But yeah, mostly Firefly. Break teams are insanely play friendly.
Firefly's popularity also lent itself to elevating the standard of break teams, initially being viewed as a competitor to Acheron by way of Super Break's incredible base damage. Couple that with a consistent stream of break-oriented units like March 8, Lingsha, Fugue, and Rappa.
Right, I forgot. There was a time when March 7 had break is viable. I actually forgot.
People thought break would be here to stay, since why else would they go out of their way to release so many of them? Fast forward to the present, however, and the amount of attention given to break, or lack thereof, is beginning to resemble that of damage over time.
Okay, well, to be fair though. To be fair, to be fair, we could also say the same to happy carry as well during Penacony, right? Yeah, it's still relevant, it's still big, but it's kind of dead. You know, they only got Sparkle and Akron. Robin is debatable, but still it's a full support in the end, right? So you know, it's like, yeah, so starrail meta, it's just like a cycle of life. One time is break, one time is war, one time is happy carry, one time DOT. It's just cycle between nations and stuff. Yeah.
If not all, the Chrysosairs have primarily focused on personal damage and
Such a pointless thing too. I think it was like talking about the drama, right? But yeah, that's true, yeah.
new remembrance path, leaving the brake engine to be neglected all throughout version 3 so far. But it's more than just a lack of updates, or is brake suffering from a bigger problem? Let's talk about what happened to the engine and whether or not it can make a return. For the sake of posterity, I'll briefly recap on what brake is and how it's utilized by the premier engine.
I actually realized Bruhh have the Firefly skate. Alright.
Super brake. Whenever enemies take damage of an element listed above their HP bar, their tough
Let's learn about Super Break, right? I can't. Hold on. I think Super Break is like a new mechanics, right? Yeah, I think this new mechanics. I don't really know what to do. That, what does Super Break do, chat?
Upon being dropped
What
down
does
to
it do?
full, they get staggered.
I know
taking a
break,
huge
but
amount
not
of damage
Super
up
Break
front,
though.
losing the next turn and taking 10% bonus
Like, is it
damage
just
from
break
all
but
sources until
better?
they recover
Or like
their
just break
toughness
but
gauge. Depending
higher or
on the
something?
element that resulted in the break, they'll
Definitely
also be
bar
inflicted by a
inflation is
damage
one of the
over
problem.
time debuff or some other type of
That is
inhibition, typically
true.
resulting in delaying their action and
But I think that's
effectively allowing your
also
team to get more turns in before the enemy
I
gets
think
to
that also
counterattack.
exists in the
Breaking the enemy's
old
toughness
patches
is an
as well.
integral
No,
part of HSR's combat, and often
no.
the
Pause. I think it also exists in the past as well. But I guess it's due to like the new boss mechanics of like share HP or stuff that make them really tanky and stuff, right? I think HP bar inflation is like already exists in the past, but it's not too major or relevant or whatever the word is. I don't think that's a problem though. The HP bar inflation. Actually, I guess just to make break more balanced than it already is, right? Like you guys remember the robot thing, the 3 robots, the 3 clankers, the break shield boss, you know that thing. Like that boss is way too easy to get broken by Firefly, and it's just designed for break overall. So you know they want to make the boss more balanced toward break somehow, and just not make it like, you know, once you break it, you're done. One time it, dead, right? It just makes like you have to like work harder for the break stuff. Imagine a debuff coming to the game, reduce your crit damage. Dude, base, bro, base. Make him true, please. Make him true, bro. Please, I need it.
method by which you counter the majority of the game's boss mechanics. Whether you are or aren't playing a break team, it's in your best interest to break enemy toughness at the earliest opportunity, though granted that sentiment has become less important over time in favor of just killing enemies outright. Break units are those who specialize in accelerating the speed of toughness gauge reduction, the impact of the initial break damage itself, and/or the supplementary effects that come with being broken, ranging from severity to duration. While every character is able to apply weakness breaks, some can do it faster, better, or for longer.
Ooh.
That would be the long and short of breaks in HSR. Now, to give
Wife mention.
a brief overview of the roster itself. While break-oriented
Why,
units
bro,
have
why?
always been a thing dating back to version 1.0, break as an engine didn't
Luca break? Motherfucking Luca? Dude, I use that guy for duty, bro. Luca break? Huh?
really manifest until early version 2. Technically it started in 1.6 with the release of Ranmei, whose skill granted everyone in the
Okay, to be fair, true, but no way people are playing break with Runway. I've heard the reason Runway is good due to look at increased damage by 32%. I think that's the reason why they roll for Runway, not for break, but for that and old tap respan as well. I think this was the wrong reason on why people get Runway. Well, yes, she get better because break release and they utilize Runway break stuff.
party 50% break efficiency, meaning if an attack did 30 toughness
I mean, yeah,
damage, it would do
it's useful,
45.
but
Further,
I don't think
Runmei's
people
ultimate
want
would increase break damage
people like
taken
near
by
that thing.
enemies by way of all-type respan and extend the duration of weakness.
Yeah, like back in the days, right? Back in the days, This is like the weakest kid of runway. The break thing. The weakest of all. And you know, it's get better because the break can do it, but yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Breaks while dealing her own break damage on top of that. Though
Who break? Okay, runway break stuff does jack shit. It's actually nothing. It's like tickle damage break. I think the talent should be like in her ultimate or something. I don't know, man, but like runway break thing that does damage or like does nothing. Actually nothing. Runway kid isn't purely break focused, so she is replaceable. And yeah.
many saw her as a general buffing unit, which she is, mind you, Runmei would later be characterized by a break buffing ability. Version 2.1 brought in the sustain option for break teams in the form of Gallagher, whose attacks dealt pretty serious toughness damage and also applied a debuff to enemies, making them take increased break damage. Being a 4-star and also giving everyone a free copy during that time made people very interested in the break engine as a whole, and they wouldn't have to wait very long to find out where it would take them. Version 2.2 and 2.3 saw the release of Harmony, Trailblazer, Bruhh, and Firefly, another support,
I love how they released Firefly one patch after Bruhh,
and 2 DPS units. With this, the first generation of break teams was officially established. HMC in particular brought with them a brand new mechanic known as Super Break. Essentially, Super Break allows all subsequent attacks dealt to a broken target to reapply the break damage they initially took when they first got broken. By stacking tons of break effect on your relics and taking advantage of Gallagher's spotted debuff, players were able to deal unbelievable amounts of damage through just about anything, even basic attacks. What made this team so appealing was how not only was the main attacker doing damage, but
dude, okay, Super Break, it's just Dendro direction. If you think about it, Dendro direction don't need like crit damage, right? You only need the EM. The same thing as Break. You don't need crit, you don't need crit damage. You only need break effect and speed. Maybe a 10% as well, but that's that is a must anyway. So yeah, it's just like Dendro in a nutshell.
Literally the whole team. HMC, Runmei, and Gallagher were contributing 6 figures on their own, leading to some of the highest overall DPS in the game when done correctly. Now, even though Bruhh had a different form of synergy with Break in the sense that he scaled off toughness damage, not break effect, the fact that he and Firefly were pushing out millions of total damage per turn portrayed the engine in quite the positive light. To reiterate, 2 of its primary drivers, Gallagher and MC, were completely free, giving them a significantly lower investment floor than Acron Hypercarry, damage over time, or follow-up attack.
True, so true.
Throughout the better part of version 2.4 oversaw the release of March 8, who is more of a follow-up attack support but had the capacity to supplement breaks as well. Then in 2.5, Linkshot came out, whom I can only describe as a
oh my god though, oh my god though, Linkshot, oh my god, Nuwa, oh my god though, free to play E1S1, oh my god.
Star version of Gallagher basically. Up until this point, the only thing Break was in short supply of was AoE damage, since Firefly was more for blasting and Bruhh was expressly single target. Once again, thankfully they didn't have to wait very long. 2.6 brought in Raba, an AoE-focused breaker who quickly established herself as one of if not the strongest pure fiction and apocalyptic shadow carries during that time.
Whoa. AS? Oh, you mean Firefly, right? Oh, AS carry? Oh, you mean Firefly. Okay. I love how. The brick DPS are like designed in a way where they are insanely good in only one mode and like mid in other, right? Bruhh, insanely broken in MOC. Firefly, insanely in Epoch, in MOC, Epoch and Fusion. Rapper, insanely good in fucking peer vision, bro. Every break are designed with a game mode in mind. I love that shit so much. Like, if they want to package Firefly, right, they have to make a new break DPS where they are insanely good in all 3 of them. That's gonna be the new break DPS, and that's when I'm gonna go bust man into brick walls. I like jump on the bridge in Minecraft. Hold on. Also imagine like characters that let you do super break damage without breaking. Dude, that's when the Twitter gonna screaming. They're gonna like be screaming out the lung. I'm saying why break is the worst design ever. But he was keeping entire phases in the AS. Yeah.
You could even argue she was every bit as strong as
Whoa,
Fire.
no. She was way worse than Firefly. She was way worse. Don't get me wrong. She was way worse than Firefly. Way worse.
Firefly, if not more so, who alongside Face
Oh no. I think this guy is a bit stupid, right? He kind of stupid. What? Papa? Better than Firefly? Oh, never.
Shell and Akron were the goals.
You know what? Even in imperfection, right? Firefly way better than Papa. If you build Firefly is good.
Standard for main attackers. If that wasn't enough, 2.7 would have Tingyan make a return to the game, but this time as a 5-star break support.
Loki, Fugwe, Wards, HMC.
With their debut, the break engine obtained its most powerful support lineup yet, Lingsha, Fugue, and Runmei. They were so overwhelmingly powerful that just these
What, huh?
support lineup yet, Lingsha, Fugue,
What? Lingsha, HMC, Runmei?
and Runmei.
Right.
They were so overwhelmingly powerful that just these
Fugue
three alone
who?
could destroy endgame content. I'm not
Broadway,
exaggerating. Lingsha, the
Full
Sistine,
Fraud,
could
you know,
deal more damage
just
than
fraud.
Firefly if you built her correctly. For the fourth party slot, naturally most players elected to play Firefly into this team, completely demolishing everything the game had to offer. regardless of the
Prediction
game
coming
mode.
in 2.8.
Alongside
Surely,
the
bro,
part team,
surely.
Shell, Aventurine Robin, and Topaz, these two lineups were Starrail's best and the pinnacle of her.
Yeah. Dude, Faisha was a monster back in the days. He was a fucking monster, bro. My god. What happened to her? Fraud. Fall off. Firefly? Meta. Still meta, by the way. Still meta.
To its metagame
Dude, Topaz, man. Oh my god.
as they enter version 3. With how seemingly indomitable they were, the community expected Super Break to hold their position at the apex tiers for quite a while.
To be fair, still does.
If only we knew how wrong we were.
I mean, to be fair, it still do though.
Version 3 quickly veered into another direction, leading to not a single new break-focused unit being released at this time. In addition to expanding on the new Remembrance path, the Chrysosairs all went into more of a traditional attacking style, with the likes of Phynon, Castros, Mide, and Aglaya prioritizing personal damage output and having their own
Basically, we are in like the current habit carry meta type shit, right? So surely, you know, Open X, habit, Bruhh is back again. Surely. Just pull E2 to make full 5 flops useful. Who did I say you need E2 5 fly? Did I say you need E2 good fly, bro? Did I say that? No.
custom mechanics. Moreover, they were also brought in with a considerable jump in strength compared to version 2.
Okay, Junli. Dude, Junli, bro. Okay. Rappa. That'd be too fair. Rappa and Mada is like comparable. Facial and Aglaia. Yeah, I'll say Aglaia better. Fun on Junli. A hydrogen bomb versus Crank, baby. Castrise Akron? Not sure, because if you put in the same amount of investment, right? I think they both put out the same damage now. If you ignore Hyacinth, if you put in the same investment of support and like Cone, I think both do the same thing, bro. Same damage.
Which is an alarming occurrence when you consider how fast the game's power scaling accelerated throughout.
Okay, Blade. Okay, who asked? Fafa, Yinglu, definitely, yeah, I agree. Dang Heng Il. I mean, it's not break guys or fuck whatever. Imaginary path, sure. That's ratio, yeah, ratio definitely got powered by Fei Xiao, we know that for sure.
Version 2, only for version
But to
3
be
to
fair,
take it
ratio
even
is like free to play
further.
character
More
anyway.
pressing is a sudden change of heart. Why exactly did Hoyo opt to go for personal DPS? Not just in M40's characters, but also for the units outside of it like Madame Herda, Saber, and Archer. How did we go from a new break-focused character every patch to not a single one coming out in almost...
I mean, bro, do you want? Okay, now, two paths, right? Two paths. Do you want? You have to keep rolling for a new support or new DPS for one archetype, or you can, and or different path. Since we are getting no new support, that means the current one right now, the current teams are still good, right? Still viable, and so you can still, therefore, you can use your jets on a new team, and when new brick support come out, you can roll for it, and therefore your team, your brick team, still get better, right? Dude, I can't imagine rolling for break support every fucking week, bro. I would go kill myself in game, man. No, I want break units to come out for 10 years at least. See, bow.
almost a year. A lot of that has to do with the limitations of Break and the inherent problems that affect just this engine and nothing else. The single biggest reason behind Break's disappearance in version 3 ties to its greatest strength also being its greatest weakness. Break is totally insulated from everything else in the game, despite being a core element to starrail's combat insofar as the vast majority of battles revolve around playing towards it. The mechanics by which Hoyo designed Break to function around are pretty hard to actually support. First and foremost, the means of achieving breaks. Breaking enemy toughness is not dependent on how much the attack does. Rather, every damaging ability in this game has its own toughness break value. If you go on Penguin, you can see to the right of the energy gain there's a break value. That determines the toughness damage enemies take when struck by an attack. To this day, it is the only thing responsible for lowering that white bar above the enemy's head. Currently, there's only one way to increase that: break efficiency. Break teams commonly rely on enemies being broken to achieve their DPS potential. In other words, up until enemies get weakness broken, the team is doing virtually zero damage.
Okay, so we all know that. Okay, just common knowledge. Okay, yeah.
Then there's the initial weakness break. Break damage comprises practically all of the team's DPS. However, unlike traditional attacks or even
E25 fly. Massive.
Damage over time, break damage has an entirely separate calculation, one that disregards all conventional offensive parameters. It does not scale off crit damage, nor does it scale off elemental damage like the ones you get from your planar ornament. Even more, it doesn't scale off general damage either, like the ones you get from Harmony supports. Biggest of all, it doesn't even scale off attack. The only things that increase break damage are base damage, ability multiplier, break effect, break damage increase, for example Gallagher's debuff, enemy defense and resistance
Okay, so far, common knowledge
reduction, and by extension defense and res penetration, and for super break, the toughness damage of the ability.
Okay. Okay, right. I think break does scale on attack purely due to the kit, right? Half-life kit, the higher attack, the higher the break. Rapper might be as well, but yeah. If you think about it, break does scale on attack if the kit allows to.
In question. That is all. Nothing more. What this implies is that in order for you to play into a break-oriented win condition, and in order for Hoyo to conceptualize a break unit, you have to go down an altogether different method of designing abilities and whatnot that renders break damage unable to synergize with other forms of combat. Even damage over time can scale off attack or damage increases because they scale off of the character themselves. Break, however, does not. On one hand, break teams are world-renowned for their incredibly high damage floor, being able to output hundreds of thousands of damage without having to really invest in anything. On the other hand, with there being so few ways to augment one's DPS outside of break effect on relics, the ceiling of break is also correspondingly low, forcing you to rely on just the base numbers of the characters you have available and having the knock-on effect of constraining the archetype. More than anything, Hoyo wants a character to have a high pull value since more pulls equals more profit.
But I am trying to summarize his point here. Okay, so he's saying that break itself is quite problematic because it doesn't scale on your traditional attack, crit, and stuff. It's break by itself, and the only thing to make it good is the defense shred or something, rest pan, weakness, efficiency stuff. That's thing. Okay, so that's his point by far now. Okay, got it.
Break units contradict that notion by limiting their value to only break teams.
Okay, so now we are comparing dedicated support versus universal support. Okay, sure.
Even if Uke, for example,
HP break DPS. bro, that would just be 5-5 but 5-5-2.
is an insanely busted character, she will always be worse than a general buffing support like RMC, Robin, or Sunday, because those units can buff all manner of teams.
Okay. Now we are getting to the argument of dedicated support versus the universal one. That thing itself, it's pretty long argument. It's good and bad. The good one on why universal is better, because you can just slot them into any team, right? And can roll for them. The bad thing for that is the power creep. The good thing for dedicated support is that they base off on the DPS. Like full weight, right? Full weight based on break. If break is good, full weight is good. If break bad, full weight bad. I don't want to get into that argument. If you want to, I think there should be like a clip on the clip note talk about the thing, you can go there. The comment section is on the wall or something, right? They have there, you can go there. Or not this video, not this video.
Follow-up attack, hypercare, you name it. A person can be
Right.
compelled to pull for Sunday for multiple reasons, whereas you have only one reason to pull for Fugue. Initially, this wasn't a
Sure, okay. Keep
problem
going.
since players had 2 for units, but now that the game is power creeping rather quickly, the next generation of break that comes out, if it comes out at all, will be a hard sell for people unless Hoyo forces a break meta.
Now that is an interesting point. Okay, now he's saying that if a new break support will come out at the DPS or support, it would be hard to sell because if you want it to sell, you have to force a DPS meta, break meta. Now, interesting point, right? Because I think every single unit in the game is not viable unless the boss is not correct. Example, Cash Rise in the newest epoch. His low score. Because the boss is not designed for her. Pollux definitely is. Pollux, Cash Rise, 8 Pollux, right? But on different boss, she doesn't do shit. The same thing for Break as well. The 3 Clankers, designed for Break, but on different boss, I don't know, like any boss like that, right? Definitely way worse. Let's say for Annexa then. Dude, I don't even play Annexa, I don't know, bro. Let's say for Fanon, if the boss spawn a lot of minions, he's wash. Fanon is wash for sure. But if the boss, like Aventurine, where just one single guy, he eats Aventurine, right? So, by the fact that he said, for Brick to sell, Brick need to be better. You can say that to any units out there. It's not Brick alone, it's everyone. Fua, Hypercarry, or like Remembrance type shit, right? You just don't know because they are always meta. I think this just makes Hypercarry low-key strong too much, is that they just work almost everywhere, but not everywhere at the same time. I think you know what I mean, right?
Thing is, they can't do that because of the other problems with the engine. I would say
Okay.
Break's a very low agency combat engine. In layman's terms,
hold
most
on.
if not
Okay.
all of its mechanics are out of your control, drastically undermining the consistency of the archetype. Chief among them is the fact that it's enemy focused. If you
Okay.
recall my video on
Hold on, let me go back. Hold on.
that because of the other problems with the engine. I would say Break's a very low agency combat roll will be a hard because of the other problems with the engine. I would say
Fix for every percent break effect gives 1 crit and yes, make break do crit damage. Dude, bút hiếu là mà bút hiếu.
Break's a very low agency combat engine. In layman's
Okay.
terms, most if not all of its mechanics are
Okay, so when break by itself is very simple. The same thing as any other, right? Like break relies on the game core mechanics. It is break overall, right? Yes. Okay.
of your control, drastically undermining the consistency of the archetype. Chief among them
They are out of the control. Yes, that is what. Okay, let me keep playing the video. If I make some wrong stupid opinion.
is the fact that it's enemy focused. If you recall my
Okay.
video on Nihility vs
Sure.
Harmony, I talked about how player focused units perform better since you have complete control over what your team will be.
Okay, complete control. Now is there an argument for this? I feel like there is, but I can't think of one. Hold on. So point is that can you control your break stuff? I think in a way you can. But the way you can do it is that simply break weaknesses. Example, why would you bring Firefly into a non-fire weakness boss? The same thing as to why would you bring Buthiel into Silver Rock when he has no physical weaknesses? That is the way you can control your break team. Yes, the fact that enemy wake up is the cost of you have to play break, right? High DPS, high risk. Let's say that. Unlike for Hypercarry and Fua, okay damage, low risk, right? Type shit. That's the risk to play. That's the risk of big damage, but again high risk. I think. Yeah, okay.
what that team does and when they
Yeah,
do it,
basically
whereas
Bruhh but better.
enemy-focused units can
Yes,
fluctuate depending
Bruhh
on what
too.
type of enemy they're fighting, how many they're fighting, and so on. The same applies here. Break is an enemy-focused mechanic. A very strong one, yes, but enemy-focused all the same. For one, all enemies have different weaknesses, even though the break engine has ways to bypass
that is
some
like
with some units.
okay. Again. Fugu is there, and you have 3 break units: imaginary, physical, and fire. For sure, one of the boss always have one of the weaknesses, and you can replace other firefly, wood heal, or rapper depending on the boss. And yeah, yes I know, break is very restrictive, but that's the cost of you playing break. That's a cost. There's always a cost to the thing. The same thing for hypercarry. Yes, team is good, but high investment. The higher the investment of the hypercarry, the more damage you do. Low investment, no damage. Break, low investment, high risk, high cost, no, not high cost, high risk, but also high damage as well. There's always a cost to anything, right? But the cost for break is the enemy tap stuff. For hypercarry, it's a bit more nuanced than break, but yeah.
It's having universal toughness reduction or being able to implant weaknesses. The point remains you're still contingent on enemies having the same elements you do to some extent. While this may affect all teams, like I said, applicably speaking, break teams do 0 damage until enemies get weakness broken, so they're
that is what break do, bro. That's what break do. Oh my god.
even more dependent on that. Secondly, enemies can have ways to either lock their toughness gauges from being reduced, or they might not have any elemental vulnerabilities
Then why do you play break then?
at all throughout some parts of the fight. Whatever form it takes, the end result is
Like, okay, in the end game, there are 2 phases. What would you use the break team for an enemy that's immune to break weaknesses? Why? Just use break for the other half. It's not that hard.
that break teams can
Oh my
run
god,
the risk of
I'm
getting
crashing out.
screwed
I'm
over
crashing out.
just because the enemy boss or whomever has a mechanic that prevents you from breaking
Just
them,
switch
or they can
phases
recover
if
from
it's not
weakness way too
preferable.
quickly, or why
If it is preferable, there should be a buff that shields break, like the new epoch, where it's, higher break damage, or eviction, where there should be a buff that boosts break damage. Right? Am I wrong here or what?
variety of
My only 2 teams are breaker accounts. I mean, dude, that at that point you're just stupid, bro. At that point, it's your fault, man. At that point, it's not break fault, it's your fault, bro.
things. One more issue,
To be fair, that is just me like a few months ago before 3B.
and it's kind of shown with the dot engine, is how whenever there's a new enemy or
That's
the
just
boss has an
me
additional phase,
doing
your
2.x.
team's DPS goes from 100 back down to 0 until you break them again, something a conventional attacking team never has to worry about. They can keep fighting at full power consistently throughout the course of a battle so long as they can maintain buffs.
Okay, we know.
Motivation behind all these properties being given to enemies to hinder break teams has to do with how overpowered break is as a whole. I'll remind you, it's not just a source of DPS, it's also a form of damage augmentation in that broken enemies take 10% more damage by way of toughness itself having 10% damage mitigation. And of course, lest we forget, breaking enemies delays their actions, completely shutting down certain boss mechanics and giving your team more turns to go ham on them before they get a chance to do anything, allowing
Okay, so now we are shilling break. Okay, what now?
for break teams to forego sustain, since they can play into the one-shot enemy before they
Okay.
one-shot you win condition. In the same fashion that Hoyo wanted to stop Freeze in Genshin, just to
Okay, comparing to Genshin is no, bro. I just look at. Okay, so break bad, but break is good because it's slow down enemy and you can't just one tap the. What the fuck's going on, huh?
Viably,
What?
they don't want breaks to trivialize starrail, so in response they add protections to stop you from 100 to 0ing their toughness meter.
Yeah, that's the cost of playing break. Yeah, no shit. Okay.
They're just like that, blocking toughness gauges, forcing you to kill side minions to add weaknesses to them.
Yeah. Okay. The same reason why you don't want to use Akron for Pollux, do you? The same reason why you don't want to use one big burst damage for like the Flame River, do you? Okay, or like, you know, like silly or something, right? For Pullux. Because again, no, for like Flame River shows big AoE stuff. So why would you want to use like silly or blade for the guy? You want to use like Catchrise or like Herta or something, right? Or Fanon. The saving for break. Why would you use break for Pollux, bro? Or Flame River even? Just use a brain. Why would you do that? Yeah, the boss designed to counter break. We know. So why do you want to play that one? Just play break in the other half. Lemao?
The main boss, making toughness gauges bigger so you take longer to break them, what have you. In particular,
Okay.
increased toughness gauges on enemies
So counter break
teams to get power.
Yeah. So you're saying if enemy counter break or if enemy counter a game mechanics and therefore that mechanics dead. No, the mechanics is still there, but it's just not optimal. That's it.
Twice. They have to deal with not just HP inflation, but toughness inflation, making them get doubly screwed over by the game's increasing difficulty. It would be
Or it just make break harder to get value, and therefore make you work harder to make it work, right?
fine if we had ways to circumvent that, like relics having increased break efficiency, or in general giving us more ways
Like the same thing as HP inflation. It is there to make DPS work harder to kill enemy, right?
to scale break
The
teams,
same
but
thing
the
on break
underlying
efficiency as well,
problem
same
is that
thing.
breaks in general suffer from being a
Nothing different.
binary mechanic. Enemy either breaks or doesn't break, resulting in a balance dilemma where break teams are either game-breakingly overpowered or totally useless. Never
Same thing as Hyper Carry. Same thing. If they don't release a new Hyper Carry support or DPS, it is shit. The same thing in the past. Did I mute myself or something? It's not okay. Same thing as like, you know, in Topic X. No new Hyper Carry. You know what? They fucking fell off. The Luki fell off, right? That type of stuff. It just depends on if the devs want what meta. That's it.
in between. That might be the reason why Hoyo doesn't want to release more break units.
No, they don't want to because we are not in the break phase. Have you talked about Fua team? Oh, the fellow Fua, where? Look at Facial. She's ass. Oh my gosh. Dude, we are in the happy carry section. We are in the happy carry cycle. Not break of Fua. Just wait for it, bro. It will be good again. And you're gonna release of like the downfall, the rise, the downfall, the of break, bro. It will come. Just fucking be patient.
Extremely volatile and prone to either overextending or falling short. Comparatively, they can release a general DPS unit and fine-tune their numbers to be
Okay, they do it now, but why is this? Where are this during Panacony? Where?
just where they want it to be. One last thing is that Break's perception in the metagame was overall quite inflated, or to put it bluntly, I think Break was
Inflated?
overrated. Much like Denjo and Genshin,
Whoa,
Break teams
whoa.
were strong because the base damage of Break was so high relative to the power scaling of characters during that time. Now, however, the game's reached a point where units have long since passed that range of damage. A couple
Just say power creep. Just say power creep, please. Just say power creep.
hundred cases is almost nothing now. Everyone's trying to go for millions. Back in the day, Runmei, Agency, and Gallagher each doing 250,000 mattered a lot when the main DPS units were only doing 750k to 1 mil. But
Look, oh dear, me and power creep. Surprise.
when Archer or
Me even
Casters
looking
is
fun
doing
on.
5 million
Okay.
in a single hit, no one really cares about the support doing 250k. In that sense,
Ah.
Break teams were good, but only in relativity, not objectivity.
Yeah, we know. Oh my god, Archon is good. No, was it Jinglu is so good in Warpath X? But where is she in Panacony? Where, bro? Just say power creep. Just say power creep. Just say power creep.
Although having said that, Hoyo can remedy this issue by simply giving us a new generation of break units. By the time you see this, Hysolins will already be out, and she'll no doubt give Kafka and Black Swan a big race in the meta. All we realistically
yeah,
need
DLT
is a
is
version
definitely
3
going
break
back with
DPS to
Hysolins, for sure.
supersede Firefly, Rappa, and Boonhill, and
Like,
we
dude,
should
DLT
be
is
good to go
insanely
again.
good,
And it would
bro.
be nice if they gave
My
an overhaul to
god,
break as a
she
whole, though. More
fakes
ways to
DLT,
scale through
bro.
clips and such.
Or just because
What
like
about you guys? What are
the
your
stage
thoughts on
buff
Break?
make
Do you
DLT is
believe
really
the
good.
archetype has a chance to make it back in the meta, or do you think it's good that it's not? For now though, if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you'd like to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter @varsir and join my Discord server and check out my other archetype discussions if you haven't yet. Until next time, thanks so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Okay, so overall, a video bad because basically he talked shit about Bruhh and I don't agree, and therefore video is bad, right? Okay, what anything else I can say? Having Firefly E2 delivery show me something important investing in simulator. Are they good themselves or because there are many, or because there one enemy that's everywhere? Lamau letters I can read. Breakers basically help a gloom in Genshin, the team relatively to play too strong, blah blah blah. Along the way, so look at Raven C due to the mechanics, patient in short, power grip. Yes, basically that. Jingru doing 200k pick damage. That's true. That's true. That's true, bro. Firefly could never. How many oh yeah, right. We have no firecrackers, yeah, in yes, that's true. Give us new relic set that allows character to increase break efficiency if break effect. I don't know. I think the current one is fine. I think it's just for support really. The break that we need a new support for like for break recently. What? Like if we have a break support relic, that would be good. That would be actually good. No lie. Like with DLT, right? Like DLT got a new shrunken boss, which is actually fine. I think there should be one as well, but for like, brick support, the full set piece. I don't mind about the new full set piece break. I don't care. As long as it brick support, I don't really care. Sats, but can't wait for the HP, the downfall HP base team. That's true. The downfall of Remember Dream. That's very true. The downfall of Fiora, the downfall of Shield, downfall HP. But yeah. Alright, that's for the video. Retrospective of break. Basically, we are not in the break meta. Wait for the next patch. Wait for like the new era, the new area, the new planet, something. Bruhh will come back for sure or something, right? Copium. But yeah, that's for reaction. Like and subscribe to the guy. He make okay video. Not this one. This one's bad. This one's very bad. This one talk shit about Bruhh. Not good. Okay. Alright, chat. Now it is 2-hour stream, and I am currently getting asked to go outside. So I think that's for today, boys. No gaming, no gamings. Gaming tomorrow though. Gaming tomorrow. I think it's just gonna be the TCG again. I low-key want to like play the game, chill game, bro. Yeah, yeah, chat, this is for today, man. Thank you for coming. Next week won't be any stream. No weekday stream. Weekend I might stream, but no weekdays. I will be busy. No firecrackers. That's why they call it flame chasers. Dude, that's so true. Pick, bro. That's pick, bro. That's so true. Pick riding. But yeah, to the chat. Thank you for coming. You like, subscribe, like, and share. And yeah, see you tomorrow then. Yeah. Alright, chat. That's today. Go touch grass. Go eat something. Go do your deadline. Go do your homework or something. Right. Alright, chat. Bye. Bye. I think the video should come out tomorrow at best or something. But yeah. Alright, chat. Bye. Bye.